Welcome to the post-market workout report for May 9th, where we flex on the markets, break down the gains, and spot the next move. This week felt like a deload week for the markets. We pushed hard last week, so now we're just managing fatigue and recalibrating. Scoreboard, the Dow finished down 0.16%, S&P dropped 0.47%, and Nasdaq slid 0.27%. The Russell 2000 eked out a 0.12% gain. So small caps stayed active, but the bigger names took a breather. Big tech was mixed. Google got smoked, down almost 7%. Other weak spots, healthcare, biotech, logistics, and some housing stocks. Stronger lifts came from banks, autos, casinos, and dollar store. Blue collar sectors still grinding. Gold rebounded 3.1%. Oil surged 4.7%, even with OPEC Plus pumping more. Oil market's still moving like it's in a calorie surplus. The dollar flexed against most currencies and treasuries flattened out, signaling uncertainty around inflation and growth. So what drove the action? Tariff talks dominated the headlines again. Trump announced a framework deal with the UK, slashing tariffs on cars, beef, and metals. The US is also considering cutting China tariffs to the 50 to 60% range. Not a full pivot, but enough to reduce some weight on the bar. I feel like I'm repeating myself. The Fed held rates at 4.2 to 4.5%, but the tone wasn't exactly dovish. Powell basically said, we're watching inflation, but we're not cutting because just because you're tired. Markets are now pricing in less than a 70 basis points of rate cuts for the year. Earnings, still strong, but we're past the peak. Disney popped 14.5%. Lyft exploded 31.6%. Hims surged 27%. On the flop side, Krispy Kreme's down 36%, Shopify down 7.5%, Google down 6.9%. Next week is looking heavy. We got CPI on Tuesday, then a wave of data on Thursday, PPI, retail sales, industrial production, jobless claims, and consumer sentiment Friday. That's a full-on metabolic conditioning circuit. So what does this mean for your portfolio? Well, momentum is cooling, noise is high, and next week is full of macro volatility. This was the taper set. Next week, we test how well the plan's working. Drop a like or hit a follow if you like this crap. See you Monday. Have a great weekend. Stay profitable. God bless.